Your screen's not starting, sir, because you're very bad at things. It's okay, Brian. Told you. It's okay.
You want to trade jobs?
Buddy, you don't have the energy for this job, buddy. I'm so sorry.
And we're live on YouTube.
Hey, that's how we're doing it today, though. That is exactly how we are doing it. Wait. Hey, that's how we're doing it today, though. That is exactly how we do it. We are live. We are live on the YouTubes. Guys, thank you. Welcome. We're about a minute away, and man, I cannot wait for this.
Got to get my reading glasses on.
Your reading glasses on? Dog, wait, you have reading glasses?
Yeah.
Bro, you're not that old. What are you talking about?
Dude, I'm like twice your age.
Man, get out of here. Get out of here. You are not twice my age.
That?
Oh my gosh, I can't type.
This is legit why he's the boss, though. But you're not twice my age. It's okay. It's okay, Roma. It's okay. Guys, we are almost at that time.
Indeed we are.
Is everybody almost ready to get this party started?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
So this.
Guys, we are just waiting for the start of the hour. Guys, and it is that time. Is everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Get this party started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Midday Rush. I'm your host, T-Bone, and with me, as always, pushing the buttons, we have our dear boss, Roman Nation. How are you doing today, good sir?
Hope you guys had a great
Recording in
Memorial Day
progress.
weekend. Let's get it.
In our next chair, we have the goth girl herself, Crimson Catnip. How are you doing today, dear?
Welcome, foolish mortals. We are once again on the midday rush.
In our next chair, we have the lovely Elizabeth. How are you doing today, dear?
Hey, you guys. I'm doing great. How are you doing today, T-Bone?
I am fantastical like always, and rounding us out, in our last chair, we have the wise man, the grumpy man, the old man, Brian. How are you doing today, good sir?
Everyone's got to believe in something. I believe I'm going to have another beer.
Yes, sir. Now, how about we rev on with Roma? Hit us with the very first article of the day.
Actually, we're going to start off with a couple of X articles on this rendition. If you look at the screen here, looks like we got some breaking news out of Youngstown, Ohio. Chase Bank building explodes in downtown Youngstown, Ohio. People are missing under the rubble.
Oof.
I think Scrapjaw, before cashing his check, must have had some Taco Bell or something. What do you think?
Come on now, Scrap. Come on now, buddy. You can't be doing these things, buddy. You can't.
Right out the gate, ladies and gentlemen. But no, this is, I mean, this is not the first explosion that's happened in this state over the last couple of weeks. I mean, this has been happening all over the place. You know, Ohio seems to be like the area in which a lot of unusual activities are happening. I mean, if you go back to a couple of years ago, you had the train derailment that they had there, and then then you got these explosions that are happening over the last couple of weeks. I mean, there's definitely somebody's got it out for Ohio. That's for sure. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, has anybody confirmed what it is?
Not yet. This happened less than an hour ago?
Yeah, less than an hour ago.
Yeah.
This is breaking news.
Is it?
Yeah, they
Is
just
it
sent in
Ohio?
the bomb squad.
Oh, snap. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's wow. Okay. All right, Roma,
And-
continue with this then.
That's all it says. For
And
some reason.
not pointing any fingers, right?
Yep.
But I just
No,
had
no,
a
no, no, no.
I just had a curiosity, so I looked it up. More than 900 refugees have come to Ohio since January. In the first 3 months, refugees from 32 countries came to
Wow.
Ohio, from Democratic Republic of Congo and others. So that's happening, and that's happened.
I
You
mean,
know, whenever a
correlation doesn't
country-
necessarily mean causation, but
Mm-hmm.
Whenever a country is called Democratic Republic, it's neither democratic nor a republic.
no.
Mm-hmm. They're coming from Afghanistan, Belarus, Burma, Cameroon, Colombia, like all over. They were all shipped over to Ohio.
And you know, it's crazy that Ohio, I think, is the #1 state of military recruitment as well, isn't it?
Yes, not only is it the #1 state of military recruitment, but they are, need I say, the most fearsome of all of the states. I'd say they yeah, I don't know how much how
T-Bone,
bad
you've been hanging out with frickin' Maximus too much. You've swallowed too much Ohio propaganda.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Tell me how it actually is then, Brian.
I'm just making an observation here. I think it's time to move on to the next story.
My
personal
All right,
opinion.
how about we move on, boss?
All right, this is going to be another X story, and this is a story that I never, ever thought was going to happen. Why don't you go ahead and play us this clip from Piers Morgan?
You want me to play the video?
What do you think of Trump?
I will play
Yes,
the
sir.
video.
Play the video.
What is
in the next
our
election.
motto?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready for the blowback?
Well, yeah.
If inevitably comes
Well,
from Trump.
I think in this election, everybody's got to, I think they're going to take a side or whatever, but it's...
Can we hear?
It just seems to me... It just
Should be
makes
able to hear.
sense. I was ready not to vote for Trump until what I saw is more than politics. I see a weaponization of our justice system.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they're saying no audio in the
a challenge to our
Hold on.
Constitution, us as Americans, that I don't think we're going to have. And Trump is the most investigated person
YouTube's got
probably
it,
in
but
the
Yeah,
history
Discord.
of the world.
Yeah, everything's
And they haven't
maxed.
been
I
able
don't.
to really get him. People might
I'm
call
not
him
sharing
an
my
asshole,
screen on Discord, am I?
but he's my asshole.
That's the problem.
No.
Okay. Yep.
Ah.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. I can share my screen. We can play it again.
Yeah, let's do it for our Discord audience.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, we do it.
Oh, it's
for-
okay, Brian. It's all ruined now.
No, we do it for the Discord. Damn it, we do it for the Discord.
That's right.
It's our core audience. We love you.
Damn straight. Here we go again. I think. I hope. No? What's going on here? I'm trying to get back to my freaking full screen.
Well, see, technically, according to the FCC, the D word isn't actually considered a swear.
Here it is. Here we go. No.
Nice.
All right. So expand and play. No.
Sir, you are not sharing your screen for the Discord. Just an
Hold
FYI.
hold on. Dang it. Oh,
You were a second ago, but you are not now. It's okay.
Oh, I know what. Hold on. Just let me cut. Hold on.
Guys, we are doing this live. So that does mean we are having
We
a little technical
always do it live,
difficulties, but
T-Bone.
it's
Like,
okay,
Always do it
Brian.
live. Okay, so I'm
I mean,
not,
like, you don't know. Maybe we're like all AI. Like Tim has his AI show. I mean, well, his 8 o'clock show. It's
okay.
like all AI.
All right, so
Ooh.
I am sharing again.
This is
I'm sharing my
pre-recorded.
screen.
Ooh.
I need to go here, and then I need to.
What do you think of
Here
Trump?
we go.
I think I'm going to vote for him.
Perfect.
Yeah, in the next election. Yes, I am.
Are you ready for the blowback?
Well, yeah.
If inevitably comes
well,
with Trump.
I think in this election, everybody's got to, I think they're going to take a side or whatever, but it's, it just seems to me, it just makes sense. I was ready not to vote for Trump until what I saw is more than politics. I see a weaponization of our justice system.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
a
Right.
challenge to our Constitution,
Yep.
us as Americans, that I don't think we're going to have. And, Trump is the most investigated person probably in the history of the world. And they haven't been
Absolutely.
able to really get him. People might call him an asshole, but he's my asshole.
Oh,
That's
Hey.
it. Yes.
There we go. All right.
what a way to
Yes.
end it.
We didn't say YouTube. We did not say that.
We didn't.
Entertainment purposes.
That was not us.
And we played it twice for the sake of YouTube. But anyway.
But yeah, so there you go. Dennis Quaid. He's a MAGA. He's a MAGA man now. That's
Indeed.
interesting.
Now,
That's very interesting. Let's see how many jobs he gets after this. Anyways, moving on.
Right.
Moving on. What is
To
this
the-
next article, Roma?
Communist News Network, better known as CNN. At least 23 killed in tornado spawning storm sweeping central U.S.
This is why I didn't get any sleep last night.
This is why a lot of people didn't get any sleep. Actually, we had tornado warnings by my house yesterday, but luckily I wasn't here. I was still on vacation.
Yeah.
But
Lucky you.
let's see what we got here. It says, feel lucky to be alive. Texas man describes
Jeez.
crouching over his wife as tornado blew through the city. Michael Gonzalez, who lives in Valley View, Texas, said that he was doing some late night work on Saturday when his wife came to alert him they needed to take shelter. The light started flickering and he grabbed the headlight and went down the hallway and the tornado hit. Quote, about the time I got to the end of the hallway right before I got to her, it hit and blew like crazy. He said he knew they would not make it to the storm shelter, so Gonzalez crouched over his wife in a corner until it ended. In the aftermath, Gonzalez said that the couple was feeling a bit tender, though a little beat up. It was a doozy for sure. What else we got here? Central weather ripped through the central U.S. this weekend. Here's what we know. 23 people are dead in several states, and severe weather and tornadoes struck the central United States this weekend. Sprawling storms on Sunday created the most active severe storm day of the year. Thunderstorms and high winds continued on Monday in a significant portion of the Northeast. There's still an active tornado watch until 11 p.m. and more than 16 million people in Washington, D.C., parts of North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, including Baltimore, according to the Storm Prediction Center.
Yeah.
Severe thunderstorm watch is effective 9 p.m. This must have been last night
Yeah.
when this happened.
Yeah,
because I remember getting alerts all over my phone. And I'm like, I'm in Florida. How the...
Well,
I didn't get any alerts. What's going on?
I mean, I remember. Okay, so Sunday night, I was driving cross country, and I ended up in Russellville, Arkansas, and I was behind those storms as they were rolling through.
Wow.
And so, yeah, it's kind of
Brian,
what?
were you safe?
Yeah, I was safe. I was behind the storms as they were rolling through. I mean, it was probably a good thing I decided to go ahead and shut it down where I decided to shut it down for the night, because had I kept on pushing through, I would have driven right through that shit. So.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So I won't go into it really right now, but I am building a case file and I'm going down this rabbit hole regarding the weather here in the US over the past couple months, because some of this does not seem normal.
Right.
Yeah.
I am building a rabbit hole on Twitter. It's like just, the bookmark folders. I will be going through that, but there's a lot of things in there that are really hinting at this being man-made.
Hey, question. Hey guys, this is a really, really deep cut, but does anybody remember the Disney movie Igor?
Oh wow. No, I mean, I haven't seen it, but I actually do remember it.
Basically, premise is everybody is building technology to keep the atmosphere bad or whatever. I don't know, but that sounds like a predating, something like that is actually being made now. I mean,
made by a mad scientist named El Nino.
El Nino. Dun dun dun.
who's El Nino?
Moving
Don't
on.
Don't forget
moving on.
the
Moving on. All right.
HAARP.
Moving on. Next
so.
story.
Yeah.
There we go.
Mhm.
This is from SciTech Daily. Scientists decode deadly blood clot disorder triggered by COVID vaccines.
What?
Oh, you
What?
don't say.
You don't say. Come on now. I thought that was proven not to be true. What?
New research has shown that the dangerous PF4 antibodies involved in vaccine-induced thrombosis, and similar disorders from common cold infection share identical molecular structures, highlighting implications for the future vaccine development and disease management. New research conducted by Flinders University, a global specialist, is deepening our knowledge of vaccine-induced immune thrombocytopenia and thrombosis. I think I said that right.
I think you did.
Close
During the
enough,
peak of the
close enough for
COVID-19
government work.
Hey, there you go. During the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2021, VITT was recognized as a new condition linked to adenovirus vector-based vaccines, particularly the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. All right.
Okay,
It was found to cause. Go ahead.
Let me boil this down for you, Rama. So basically, this is scientific research, peer-reviewed shit that's saying what we've all suspected all along, all this weird heart shit that's been going on with people just all the fucking sudden dying.
Language.
Sorry. I have it on
But
good
you know, we gotta.
I have it on
Yeah,
good
sorry, go
authority.
ahead.
YouTube doesn't care. Anyway.
Yeah.
Not right now, they don't.
We're not monetized.
We're not monetized, so fuck it. Anyway,
But all the stuff in our hearts. Yeah.
all of a sudden, all perfectly healthy people dying all the fucking sudden. Not the least of which was a woman that I dearly loved that had this fucking shit, just dying of cardiopulmonary bullshit. Now we've confirmed this. Okay, can you stop calling me a conspiracy theorist? Can you stop calling me a tinfoil hatter? Can you stop calling me a flat earther when I'm saying when I tell you my heart stopped twice last year, and yeah, I made bad choices that compromised my health, but I took the fucking vaccines. I mean,
the worst part about this is that they've known about this since 2022.
Yeah. Sorry.
Wait.
This was not your regularly scheduled Brian rant. That comes later.
What's the date? It's 2024, right? So that's 2 years now that they've known about this.
Mm-hmm.
Two years.
Yep, and it's about 2 years as long as we've known about it. But of course,
Not confirmed.
you can't let facts get in the way. But anyways,
Even the CDC came out and said that, oh yeah, that's 6 feet that we said that everybody needed to be at. They admitted that was bogus. They pulled that number out of the air.
Along with the masks.
Okay.
Along with the masks. They knew it would work.
I will admit this much. The social distancing thing, as a person that doesn't generally like being around other people, I'm cool with the 6 foot bubble. I say let's expand it to a 9 foot bubble. That's just me.
F it. 90 feet, everybody. Let's go. But the fact that they took this long to let the public know, even though the public already knew, it almost makes you feel like
the public won't accept it now, though.
Well, the thing is
the public
that
will not accept it.
They had to push it. They had to keep it going as long as possible, and then they also had to make their money off of it before people started figuring out what was going on. So
the biggest thing is that they mandated people get this.
Yep.
They said that you can't keep your job, your kids can't go to school, you can't do anything.
You can't fly, you can't. Yeah.
I will say this, even though I'm probably not supposed to say this, but there are private lawsuits going on right now that are in the court system that are going to decide if whether people are going to be allowed to do this.
Yeah.
I'm not saying who, I can't really say who, but I know that there are certain cases that are going through right now that are working out the intricacies of if whether a small group of people can actually have that much control over the entire planet, which it's gonna make for good TV if it ever comes out. but
Yeah.
we'll see what happens after that.
I mean, I
Yeah.
just kind of want to see what happens to the Lord and Savior, Dr. Fauci. That's all. That's all. I just want to
The
see.
Lord and
I
Savior.
just want to see what happens. I mean, am I wrong? People were praising this dude.
Personally, I think justice for Anthony Fauci would be that he become the subject of medical studies for geriatric patients himself.
Nope.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. Which means he becomes like, okay, well, we've got this drug. It may kill you right now. It may make you live 5 more years, but in extreme pain. We're going to inject it into you right now, see what happens. That should be Fauci's fate. To be a human lab rat for the rest of his whatever days he has fucking left.
Right in the glutes.
Yep.
I remember months ago we covered a story. Dr. Fauci was in charge of this. This one piece. Basically he took little dogs, he cut their umbilical cord, and then he put their heads in a box, and he put like hungry fleas in like the box, and he wanted to see what would happen. Yeah, the beagles. Yeah, he killed the beagles. Guys, this man killed baby beagles.
That's why I'm saying his perfect justice for him would for him to become a human lab rat.
No. Why not just like throw him in like a cell?
Or we can do the same thing. We know we could put, hungry fleas into his Depends diaper.
There we go. Yeah.
But
ants in the pants.
anyways, that's enough violence for today. Let's move on to the Guardian.
I had no violence.
I had no violence.
Man.
I was just speaking of justice.
All right, so here we go. This is from the Guardian. Only 1% of Americans serving in military is problematic, Democrat Pat Ryan says. So what does he mean by problematic?
Excuse me, what now?
Oh, T-Bone. Only 1% of Americans serving in military is problematic.
No, I got that part, but like explain like problematic.
I guess he's going to explain it to you right now.
Let the
New
man
York
cook.
Democratic Representative Pat Ryan said that there's only 1% of Americans serving in the U.S. military is, quote unquote, deeply problematic as a democracy. In an interview with CBS Face the Nation ahead of Memorial Day, Ryan, who is a veteran of the U.S. Army, said, when you lose touch between those that you are fighting our wars and their families and everyone else, that's something so essential that we have to figure out how to bring folks together and get more folks serving. Ryan, who did 2 tours in Iraq, said that he's working on recruiting more Americans to serve in the military. Speaking alongside Florida's Republican representative and Army veteran Mike Waltz, Ryan said, quote, a lot of the work we did on the defense bill is recruiting. Every service has been challenged on recruiting numbers, and we've been pushing a bunch of directions to say that it's not acceptable to the Department of Defense, and we're starting to see the numbers come up.
Roma, would you yield a few seconds of your time?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
What I see this is the politicians are laying the groundwork. They start talking like this, they're saying they're laying the groundwork to build the narrative that the all-volunteer force is no longer sustainable for this new world, dangerous, whatever, World War III coming up, looming upon us. We need to start thinking about bringing back the draft. That's what I think this story is about. I could be wrong.
Excuse me, the draft already exists.
Select-
I signed up for the draft when I was 18 years old.
Well, implementing may be a better word.
Implementing the draft.
Implementing the draft.
Okay.
Exactly. And
I'll yield back my time.
No, it's good. No, thank you, Brian. And here's the thing. Is it really losing touch though? Or do people not just want to fight in foreign wars that we shouldn't be in?
Exactly.
We already see what's happening now.
Yeah.
You know, there are people that are senselessly dying for no reason. I mean, let's look at the last 20 years. If that's not an example on its own. So, of course people don't want to jump in because they know the game now.
Yep.
Everybody knows the game. They know what this is all about.
Well,
So
and
of
I would
course
say
they're not
real
going to
quick, as someone who grew up in a military town, one of the quickest way to get red pilled is go into the military, because then they see all the lies that the government has been pushing. Everybody in my family has been in military. My husband literally was blown up from an IED. Like, it is a miracle he survived. He's disabled, or like he's on disability now. But all veterans I know that came out of the military are basically your tinfoil hat wearing, bearing ammo in the backyard, getting ready for Civil War. All veterans I know.
And they tried to reverse the woke policies even just like almost a whole year ago. They tried to pass that in Congress, that they wanted to restore going back to common sense policies and a way, you know, and having high priority to military readiness and away from the woke policies like climate change, transgenderism, diversity quotas and such.
It's back. It's back.
We got
the tinfoil cowboy hat is back.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. What are you wearing?
A school is it?
It's my cowboy hat.
This is the first time.
Tinfoil hat.
This is the first time,
For the
ladies and
first
gentlemen,
time on Midday
I've
Rush,
ever seen him wear
Ryan.
this.
This is the very first time I've actually ever seen him wear this too. Ryan, wow. You guys, someone get a screenshot of this.
Quite dashing, isn't it?
This is
Dude, where can I get one of those?
Quite dashing.
Dude,
yeah.
okay.
Where do
Right,
I
no,
get
no,
one
no.
of
I've
those
got
too,
the-
bro?
I
You got a tinfoil do-rag. I've seen
Yeah,
it.
that's right. I got the tinfoil do-rag. That's right.
Can I
What
have
you
the
guys will
tinfoil,
see
like,
this weekend on Romanation.
Hat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Guys, don't miss it. Saturday, 10 p.m. Rumble.
On Rumble. Let's go. All right, so what do we got here?
I don't know. You tell me.
Let's see. Walt Service doesn't just have to be in the military. As he said, both he and Ryan are advocates of getting us back to national service as a country. That's not a draft, is what they're saying now. And that doesn't necessarily
Totally not
have
a
to be a
draft.
uniform.
Totally not a draft. Just
Not a
like
draft at all.
the civilian conservation program back in the 30s wasn't a draft.
No, not at all. As you hear in the background, dun 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 dun.
I mean,
For all
we're
you
on-
sports people out there.
I
What
was
happened?
gonna pull up my X-Files theme from my soundboard, but we're on YouTube and that'll get us nuked if I play that. So anyway,
Exactly. All right. What do we got? 4 minutes. All right. So we'll go ahead and do this next story, and then we'll move on to the festivities, shall we? All right.
Yes.
This is from the Free Beacon. Planned Parenthood is helping teenagers transition after a 30-minute consult. Parents and doctors are sounding the alarm. The abortion provider is wading into transgender care, doling out prescriptions of estrogen and testosterone, including to special needs kids.
This is crazy.
You want to know the fastest way to get to a civil war? This is way faster than anything else. Because this has already started in schools. If you notice that over in the West Coast, there are parents that are pulling their children out of schools left and right because they're taking medications that they had no idea that they were prescribed by people that probably aren't doctors. Or if they are doctors, they don't know how they have access to this information. So anyways, let's move on. Just see Fred, a history of development issues. He was diagnosed with autism, technically ADHD with autistic traits. Sounds like me. At age 4, struggled with depression and anxiety as he got older, and was expelled from 3 different special needs schools due to behavioral problems stemming from a part in an impulse control disorder. He is an 18-year-old high school student in New Jersey and lives with his parents, who asked the Washington Free Beacon to withhold his real name. Like many people on the autism spectrum, Fred cycles through obsessions and extreme views. He was part of an alt-right group chat as recently as last year, his parents said, but apostatized suddenly and now considers himself far left. Still, Fred has few interests that have remained constant throughout his life. A fairly typical for teenage boys, guns, power tools, and metalworking, that's racist. The made him more the shocking when in December of 2022, at 17 years old, he announced that he was a transgender woman. Stop. Do you see the
Yep.
going on
Yep.
in
Yep.
his or her mind?
Okay, so
Well,
listen.
go ahead.
Aww.
My oldest son is autistic. And I can tell you that his interests go from there's a few things that are constant, that are kind of a constant obsession with him, but he will follow squirrels for a while. And then he will get bored of the squirrel and he'll find another shiny thing and follow for a while. It seems to me like that's kind of what's going on here.
No, absolutely. But it's funny how with all of those modes of thinking, that the one that they fall onto is this.
Mm-hmm.
It's not anything else but this.
Because they're
Like,
being
who
steered
made
that
this
way.
decision?
Yeah.
That's what they do. They go after people who either have a chip on their shoulder, or maybe, just not, maybe interested in things that are not fully like the stereotype of what a young boy or girl would be doing at that age. And they say, oh, well, then you should be going down this path then, and we'll help you. It's
sick.
Yeah, it is sick. And Planned Parenthood, first of all, how is this even in their lane? Like, where did they get off even going down this road anyway and offering this medical care?
Yeah,
remember,
Planned
the founder
Parenthood
of-
isn't Planned Parenthood supposed to be for parents, and now they're going into the transitioning stuff. What? Like, what?
And remember, the founder of Planned Parenthood was a woman who was basically advocating for genocide.
Yep.
Margaret Sanger. Yep.
Yep.
And her
Yep.
her grandson still is all up in the mix. Yep. Sorry.
She was all about the eugenics.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But if we were talking about the article earlier, we were talking about money,
Mm-hmm.
and why they keep things so quiet. It's because of this. It's because they want to make as much money as they can.
Yep.
See, when you're growing the government, what you got to do is eventually you run out of things to try and
Well,
exploit.
integrate.
you have to
into
create.
it. So you have to start making stuff up.
So then
Mhm.
you have to create a problem that
Mhm.
only you have the solution to, but the solution never solves the problem. So you got to keep the solution going, and that's how you build
Create more problems.
Create more.
Well, then
problems.
also, where does Planned Parenthood's money come from? Are they getting government
the
stipends
people.
or?
Nah,
Hey,
it's
Brian.
people
Brian.
donate.
Show me the solution, and I'll create the problem.
There you go.
Yep.
That's basically what it is. But at what cost though? Because eventually, and I hate to say this, number one, this is eerily similar vibes to all types of medical treatments, such as COVID, and for like men's bedroom health, which has come out of nowhere.
What?
Mhm.
Huh? What?
Oh, that's
The
different.
him pill.
Well,
Yeah,
like,
like the
if you guys,
him
if you
pills
remember,
and like all this other
if you-
stuff. Like they're pushing all this stuff
yeah,
out.
yeah,
Yeah,
it-
exactly. But they're
trying
making
to
so
make-
much
they're
money off of it.
well, they're trying to
Um,
make people lifetime members of whatever they're pushing.
Exactly.
Like lifetime subscribers to
Oh,
the
yeah,
medicine
yeah,
of
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Whether yeah.
Yeah, but this is going to cause, I'm telling you right now, it's going to cause a massive issue for the LGBTQ community.
Mhm.
It really is, because eventually they're going to end up having to choose between something. All right. Is it going to be, are they going to make the decision where they're going to accept responsibility for all the bad that's going on with this, or are they going to cut their losses? because this
Right.
seems
I don't
to
think
be
they
the
are
only
gonna
That's
issue
something.
with the
I don't think they are
LGBTQ.
gonna choose. I think some people are gonna like it, and some people are not gonna like it, and then they're all just gonna combine.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the ones that do decide to keep it unfortunately are going to fall victim to it as well.
Yep.
You know, because
It's
a majority of the planet, does not agree with this. I'm not saying whether I do or not. I'm just telling you the facts. They just
Yeah.
don't agree with
Right.
it.
yeah. They're
Well,
making
it's such a small percentage of the population as well. Zero, what is it? Less than 1% or something like that, or like less
And
than
this is why you
something
have
like
the
that?
flag. The flag is being added onto all the time because it's a bunch of smaller groups coming together as one giant group, even
Yeah.
though they're not really together. It's just they can't fight amongst themselves, so they have to find a way to group
Well,
together in order
it's
to
a
become an entity
coalition.
that's bigger than what it is.
It's a
Right.
coalition. Yeah.
All I
And
can say
it's-
is keep my stripes red and white and my rainbows in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And it's a huge moneymaker, right? It's in 2021 it was 1.9 billion. It's growing to the size of $5 billion. And that's just to get them in the door to become a lifelong medical patient. That we're not talking about what it's going to be going forward. And then if people start to detransition, who's going to be there to help to do that? To wean them off of all this medication?
Nobody will. I will answer that right now. Nobody.
Yeah.
No, they
Nobody will.
silenced the detransitioners.
Then why did they do this? You know, they've already said anywhere between 64 and 91% don't go through with it. You know, so what exactly are you fighting for?
And the damage is done already. You know, your
and all the
voice is
damage is done.
changed. Yeah. Even just on the smallest form, the voice is changed. Your hair growth changes. You get male pattern baldness if you're a woman. You know, you have fertility issues. Like all this stuff happens just off of hormones alone. That's aside from the surgeries if people go all the way through it. I mean, we're talking about possibility of asylums being a thing again, being people getting committed because they just can't hack it. Or
I'll do it. Hold on.
Because there's not enough help.
Yeah.
There's not enough help for them.
Yeah.
Do we have some headlines today?
I actually do have like some kind of
I'm trying to. I'm
feeling
trying.
towards it because they're being lied to, and then they're looking at people like us, like we're the bad guys. It's like, no, you created this.
It's like a
How are we
hive
the
mind.
bad guys? You know, but
It's
anyways,
such
I
like a
digress.
hive mind.
Let's
I know,
go.
right,
Hive
guys?
as
Like a
in
hive
bees?
mind.
Bees.
Like bees.
Guys, I think it is that time for that time to do the thing with the thing of the time. Guys, we are a little bit over time, but Brian, please start us off with the games, if you don't mind, good sir.
All right. First up, Beer Nut. I'm going to present 3 headlines. One of them comes from the Babylon Bee, everyone's favorite, Christian conservative satire site. The other 2 are based on real news story headlines. T-Bone, an audience. Should you choose to play along, your job is to pick out the actual Babylon Bee headline. So, without further ado, if one of my co-producers would produce a poll for the Discord folks.
Already
Gotcha.
there.
I'm ready.
Headline
I'm
number
so
1.
ready, Brian. Watch me win.
CNN's reports science is settled, followed by new concerns about aspirin. Headline number 2. Exciting new VR game tricks your kids into doing household chores.
I'd do it.
Headline
got
number
something for that.
3. What the heck?
Did
Sorry.
you? Just one more. There we go.
Here we go. White House officials vehemently deny everything Biden is saying.
What?
I'll go back through it again for you, T-Bone. Headline number 1. CNN reports science is settled, followed by new concerns about aspirin. Headline number 2. Exciting new VR game tricks your kids into doing household chores. And remember, sometimes I go to Wired for headline sources, so just keep that in mind, folks, as you're voting. Headline number 3. White House officials vehemently deny everything that Biden is saying.
Vehemently
Vehemently deny.
False headlines,
Vehemently.
just like Crimson said, you guys. What's the false headline?
Okay.
I mean, okay, you
All
guys.
right.
You guys know I am not above playing dirty tricks in this game. So
No, you
know.
are not, good sir. And I don't like your dirty, dirty tricks. But you know what? You know what the peoples are saying? The peoples are saying letter 3, number C. Guys, T-Bone's going to go with the peoples because I don't really... man, I have no idea, dude. I ain't even going to lie. I ain't even going to try. I mean... Joe obviously doesn't know. Joe obviously doesn't know what he's saying. But the VR game sounds real. The CNN is just like.
Oh, really? You think the VR game's real?
Dog.
Bro, there is power washing simulator. That's a thing that exists.
What are you talking about, bro? Exactly, guy. Like, come on now.
Okay.
Get out of here. Get out of here, bro.
Don't let me influence your vote.
Yeah. Well, T-Bone's gonna go with letter 3. So, Brian, how about you tell me that I've won? Because
all right, your funeral.
I always win. What? My funeral? Get out of here, Brian. Man,
aren't you on a losing streak?
No.
Like a pretty
dirty,
bad one
that's
too.
Dirty.
So the one you thought for sure was real, T-Bone?
Yeah.
All I do is win, win, win all the time.
Oh,
all I do is win.
Oh yeah, Brian. Oh yeah, Brian. Okay.
Oh,
I see how we do this game.
Oh, wow.
How we play the games, Brian.
You got the audience.
You know what?
Too.
How about you tell me a little bit about this, Brian? Go ahead, tell me. Tell me about it.
Dude, T-Bone, that exciting new VR game is perfect for you. It's right in your age range.
Yeah. And
you
if you
want
want
your son's age range, come on now.
If you want to hear about the flip side of that beat, come join
the
Brian
flip
and myself.
Sides.
Flip sides.
We got plenty of leftovers in the fridge this week.
Guys.
It's only Tuesday.
With
Oh my
the
gosh.
ending of the very first game, that means we get to go into our very, very next game. Guys, it is time.
Let's
for Caption
go.
This, where I give you a photo. You give me the caption. Guys, peep this. Yeah.
Nice.
The Dia de los Muertos. T-Bone knows Spanish. Haha. But Biddy, how about you take us away while these people are getting these wonderful, wonderful captions with the 100-meter dash.
Got you, T-Bone. All right, so coming to you from my favorite Good News Network.
Oh, God damn it, Roma.
Oh, no. Oh, he threw it in there.
Oh, that's the winner right there. No one else need vote. No one else need vote.
But that doesn't mean stop submitting your captions. Absolutely submit them because we want to see them all.
If I make a necromancer my next D&D campaign, I'm naming it Hannah.
All right, you guys ready for the story? Pennsylvania school official fulfills dying Marine's last wish.
Oh.
When a dying veteran's last wish was to receive a high school diploma, a superintendent teamed up with an American Legion outpost commander to make it happen. Thanks to their tireless effort on behalf of a man who had given his all and more for the country's armed forces, his final moments would be those of pride and joy as he was handed the honorary education he never received. At Sharon School District in Pennsylvania, Superintendent Justy Glaros got a call from Legion Post 247. The caller, 247's second vice commander, James Capolici, explained that a Marine who had given up higher education to fight in World War II, Korea, and Vietnam was hoping to receive an honorary diploma. The Marine Richard Remp from Sharon who then lived in Poolesville, Maryland, had watched when another elderly Marine was presented with a diploma and thought he might like to have one too. Glaros did some research and found out that it was a simple procedure provided that the veteran had fought in one of those 3 wars. Remp had fought in all 3, but he had attended a neighboring high school, making it longer chore for Glaros to get everything in order. In the meantime, Remp suffered a fall, and when he was brought to the hospital, it was discovered that he had stage 4 prostate cancer that was aggressively attacking his liver. The prognosis was not much time. The neighboring school needed a month to fulfill the order for the honorary diploma, at which point Glaros jumped into action. Summoning the school board, she explained the situation and got the go-ahead to print a diploma from their own high school. Quote, "I'm blessed to be in the position to be able to do it for this man," Glaros said. "The opportunity to give the diploma to him is what I wanted." It was an opportunity she had to hurry to take, driving 4.5 hours down to Remp's home and delivering the diploma by hand as part of the graduation ceremony last weekend in the man's living room. Both the last thing he remembers is the fact that she came down and gave him the diploma. American Legion Post 247 Commander Julian Singh told the Sharon Herald that was his last waking moment. Remp passed away Sunday at the age of 98. He had received a Combat Commendation V for Valor.
Nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Salute.
Okay. Good for
Don't worry,
him.
I didn't need these feels today. I didn't need these feels today.
I mean, dude. And then, he lived such a long life, too. 98. The stuff he must have seen and everything
Absolute
he's
props.
done. Yeah.
Man, I wish. I absolutely wish.
Beautiful stuff, man. Always good to get a white pill in there.
Yeah, no, it really, really is. Thank you very, 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 very much, Biddy, for that amazing, amazing white pill.
I'm sorry. Something Aaron
What?
just said. Something Aaron just said. She said, "I'm trying to be an irrelevant asshole, and you get me in the feels like that."
Yeah, man. We're trying to do we're trying to make you think, but then also oh man, that's pretty cool, yo.
Oh,
That's
now
how
I
we
get
do
to
it here on the Midday Rush. Come on, now.
Yeah, roller coasters.
All right. Now, let's see. Has everybody else got their submissions in? Because I'm about to start up here in about 30 seconds.
No. What are you, crazy? Come on now. You think I got my submission in yet?
This is funny. I'm reading all the captions now.
I mean,
I'm all late.
honestly, I'm not even going to try to beat Roma's. It's
I told you I had mine already. I was like, this is going to be good.
Wait, hold on. Wait. T-Bone, let T-Bone do this. All right, are you ready? All right. Okay. I'm just gonna say it. Are you ready? Okay. So this is the female version of the Ghost Rider, and
Damn it, Chris.
the Ghost Rider is just like, hey yo, I need to summon all my dead people because I finna take over the world because
Reasons.
yeah, reasons. I don't know.
let's get to the captions.
Let's get
Okay.
to the captions. All right, let's go. This is caption this. Gen Z necromancers got the glow up.
Hey!
Yeah. Then we've got Hannah Claire Brimlow when she enters a VC chat in the Timcast Discord.
Yeah!
Okay, yeah, but question, why is HCB looking like death though, bro?
Because she slays.
Isn't that a diss, bro?
She
Isn't that a
slays.
diss?
Hey.
Dude, come on.
Okay, sure.
She
We've
kills
got
it.
If There Was Porn in Zombieland. Necromancers are OP.
Are they?
Oh yeah, they are.
We've got After the Snap, She-Hulk was forced to change her image.
You can do better, Chris.
Ah! Okay.
Then we've got Kamala Harris visit to Pennsylvania to connect with her voter base.
Get Camilla out of my state. Get Camilla out of my state. I don't want her in my state. Get out of here,
Camilla,
bro. What you doing?
not Kamala, Camilla.
It's camel
Get
toe.
Camilla out of my state, bro.
Camel toe? Did someone say camel toe?
Yeah, that's what we call her.
You guys are the worst. All right. With Bidenomics, the leprechauns had to take on a darker vibe than your parents grew up with.
Seamus!
Okay, you're getting there, Chris. I expect better.
Yeah. Then we've got, in an October surprise, the Democrats dig up the dead ballots in the dead of the night.
Okay, I'll give you a 20 on that one, Chris.
Okay, that was
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
All right. CDC Director Mandy Cohen launches new vaccine
Oh
campaign.
God.
Wait,
Good job, Aaron. That gets a 20.
Yep.
Who's Mandy Cohen, bro? Is that Michael Cohen's wife? Are they in cahoots?
Let's
What?
move on.
All right, here we go. All those people that Andrew Cuomo ignored are back to take over NYC.
That's what I expect, Chris. Thank you.
There we go. He had to warm up.
He had to
He had
warm
to
up
warm
a
up.
little bit.
Okay.
Let's see. If Joe's daughter looked like me, he wouldn't have to have come into the shower.
Oh, you outdid yourself on that
Oh,
one.
we went there. We went there.
That's so mean. That's so mean. Ashley.
Oh my goodness. This
Okay.
is what you see when you eat the worm in the tequila.
Hey.
Oh.
What?
Or maybe the worm in your brain.
There's worms in tequila?
Oh,
my
you haven't
gosh.
been to
Nobody
Mexico
tell him.
yet,
Nobody
have
tell
you?
him.
Nope. No,
Nobody
I'm
tell
gonna
him.
say anything. Not gonna say anything.
Okay.
I don't, Chris. That one should not make the poll, but I'll give you a 20 on it anyway.
All right.
I don't know, man.
We've got Tony's snap went wrong somehow, merging HCB and She-Hulk into one being for world domination. You're welcome, Chris.
Oh Lord.
Bro, people won't even understand that, bro. Like, I ain't
Ooh,
gonna lie.
we got a new submission here. Actually, let's check. Let me check the
Yep, Tubbs.
I'm
Check the
looking at the
YouTube chat
YouTube
here.
chat. I'm not really seeing anything in the YouTube chat.
Nope, I don't see anything there.
No.
All right. Let's head back. All right, we've got after women see so many zombies in TV show represented by men, women push for the new era of feminism and become zombies IRL to corner the market.
I mean, half of them are brainless anyway.
I mean, I love you, Biddy.
The best
but
I got.
It just doesn't tickle the funny bone. Sorry.
I know. I'm terrible at this. I tried. I was doing it for like 10 minutes, and that was the best I could come up with.
Oh, okay. So Noski's claiming that he's got one that's too wild for YouTube.
Dog,
Uh-oh.
put it in. You won't.
Do it.
Do it, you won't.
DM
Did you won't?
You know what?
DM it to
No.
me. DM
I
it
got
to
the
me.
hey,
What is it?
I got the perfect setup.
Nah, bro.
Write it
Put
on
in.
YouTube.
Oh, that'd be even funnier.
So at least we know if we can't say it, at least it's there for record.
Cause it's gonna be like, nah, bro, that's too much work.
Oh, it ain't that hard.
That's what she said.
I mean, honestly,
Crimson. Yeah.
That's my joke, Crimson. Stop it. Oh man, well, it looks like there's a runaway favorite. Well, not a runaway, but like, you know.
Ooh, she's a little.
it's
runaway.
between you and Sonat, and pick whichever one of Chris's.
Well, there's one of his that got a 4.
He's got like 5.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, we'll add them together and then divide by however many that he has.
What happened?
We'll take
Did I
the
miss
average.
So I got the Hannah Claire Brimmo one in a poll, and should I do a poll? I got that one.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Yep.
one,
and the Joe's daughter.
Yes.
yeah.
Absolutely. Chris, you're going down.
Do it.
All right.
Do it.
Oh man.
Yeah. Roma, I'm
Did I
pulling
miss
for you.
something?
I mean, Chris, I love you, brother, but Roma's is way
Poor
funnier.
Hannah Claire.
Especially if you're part of that Discord, like everybody understands that one.
Yeah.
I'm so
Sarah's just gonna
confused.
show this to Hannah, and she'll be like, "What?"
What is going on?
Oh, just
Okay,
normal shenanigans.
T-Bone's voting for letter A. I mean, letter 1. My bad. Brian,
What?
letter 1.
Yeah.
Letter 1. T-Bone voted for letter 1.
As did most of the fucking chat. And I use the
Oh.
F word again. I don't care.
Oh.
Oh, we've long passed
Yeah.
that line.
We've
Yeah.
long crossed that line. So
Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay.
hey, Roma, I think
All right.
Add the
I think we got a winner, guys.
yeah, Roma, take
Boss,
your victory lap, sir.
congratulations, you won. Sir, is there anything you'd like to say to the crowd, to the humble people? Would you like to thank anybody, good sir?
I win, you lose. Moving on
Me?
to the next.
Excuse me.
I mean, so Roma won, I won. I think we can all agree I won beer not tonight.
The
Whatever.
tides are turning.
Brian, I don't want to hear
Oh
it. Brian,
man.
I don't want to hear it. You understand me? I don't want to hear it. Guys, we have, and then actually T-Bone has an announcement to make. Guys, tonight on Timcast IRL is going to be Gavin Mario Wax. Guys, he's a populist. He's a New Yorker. He's
Love
an
the gift,
author.
Roma.
He's going to be the 76th president. He's the 76th president of the NYIYRC. He's an executive director. Guys, he's a columnist, not a communist. He's a columnist.
Yeah, he's the head
guys,
of the
if you'd
New
like
Not a
to ask this
communist,
guy a
a
question.
columnist. There's a difference.
Columnist.
Sometimes there's
Yeah.
not.
Guys,
but
if you'd
you-
like to ask
yeah.
this guy a question, you have the ability to call in Timcast IRL 8 p.m. Tonight. Guys, Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have this lovely, amazing show. It's called The Weekend Leftovers. It's with my two great friends called Elizabeth and Brian. Guys,
That lady.
talk to me. What's going on?
Yeah. We got the flip side of the B. We got the weekly winner of Caption This and everything from the fridge that we didn't get out during the week. Come
Or
join
most
us.
as much of it as we can get to anyway, because
It's true.
I've got an Italian lady and I've got an Irish lady that constantly stock the fridge. And
Yep.
Anyway.
The Italians
Make sure
always
all
want to
people
feed
are
everyone.
fed.
Yep.
I know who's coming to my home base during the apocalypse.
Yeah, baby. Guys, at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, we have the lovely Roma Nation. Guys, it's going to be on Rumble Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Roma, talk to me. What are you going to be discussing,
can't.
good sir?
If not for YouTube, Snosky would have won.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
we can't.
jeez.
We can't say it.
We can't say this
it.
one on YouTube.
We can't say it.
Oh,
If
my
you, want,
goodness.
if you want to see Tanoski's best quips, join timcast.com,
Yes.
click join us, and come hanging out with us in the
Excellent
Discord.
save, Biddy. Excellent save.
So, anyways,
I don't get it.
this Saturday coming up will be Roma Nation, and it's going to be on consent.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Yes.
Sounds juicy.
Yeah. Sounds like a great
Oh,
show,
it's
boss.
it's going to get low down and dirty.
Oh, yeah?
Mm.
Just like
Yep,
your
this is the-
mom.
Season 2, episode 1. I'll see you there.
All right. Hey,
Guys!
hey, sorry. T-Bone, I'm taking over. Hey,
All right, guys. Wait, no,
go
what?
ahead.
No, I'm taking over. Guys, thank you so much for listening into our very, very own Midday Rush. I am your host, T-Bone. That is the boss, Roman Nation, the goth girl, Crimson Catnip,
God's got
the
us.
lovely Elizabeth, and we have Brian the Old Man and the Southwoods.
All right, we're short of time. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate it, but you got to get off my lawn. Stay on the sidewalk, though, because Pretard Cast is coming up right now.
Bye, guys!
Yes, and thank you, YouTube, for joining us. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're always
Absolutely.
alerted to any new videos we drop on this channel, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Woohoo!
Thank you guys for listening in. That was great show. Bye, guys!
Bye. Stream is
Later.
ending as soon as I can find my frickin' OBS.